there's like so many families, but someone requested it in the comments, so I'm gonna be doing it. All right. So yeah, let's just start it off. These ones right here, I already put on here, but I this was a template, and some of them are already here, and I didn't see them, so I put them there because I already have them. All right. So let's just start with healer. Healer gives 10 plus healer mastery. So it just makes it better. It doesn't really do anything because healer does not have a clan, so it doesn't actually do anything. Because that's mastery for the clan, but healer doesn't have a clan. And then it gives 15 taijutsu and 20 vitality. Vitality is basically health, so it basically gives you plus 20 health. Um, so I mean, it's not really that good. It's a common. It's it. It's honestly it's probably the worst one in the entire game. So I'm gonna put it in C tier. And then we got Soul. It gives plus 10 bug mastery, which helps with the bug clan. And then plus 15 ninjutsu and plus 20 chakra. Samarity is healer common. I think it's both. They're both, you know, obviously I think Soul is better, but I don't think Soul's B tier because 15 ninjutsu and 20 chakra is good, but I don't think that's good enough for B tier. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna leave that in C tier. And we're gonna move over to the rares. Next, we got Bug right here, and Bug gives plus 10 Bug Master, which helps with the Bug Clan. Of course, it does because it's the Bug family. You get plus 15 Ninjutsu and plus 20 Chakra. It's literally the exact same thing as Soul. Um, they both give the same exact stats, so I'm gonna be putting them. They're the same. Okay. Then we're gonna go over to Dog right here. It gives plus 10 dog mastery. Again, dog's not a clan, so that does nothing for you. And then you get plus 20 agility mastery. But agility, in my opinion, is not very helpful, especially once you get the mount. Like once you get the bird mount, or if you have a good movement move already, plus 20 agility is not going to be good enough to, it's just not going to be good enough. And honestly, I would say I would rather have plus 20 vitality and plus 15 taijutsu from healer than plus 20 agility. So in my opinion, I think it goes in C tier below healer. All right, if you use this, you run out of spins. Like you could do anything else. This is the worst in the game, so just do not use dog. Honestly, don't use any of the C tiers. But if you have no spins or something, then just try not to get dog, I guess. Okay, we got expansion. It gives plus 15 chakra mastery and plus 20 vitality mastery, and then plus 10 expansion mastery, which will help with the expansion clan. It has the exact same stats as healer, but because healer doesn't have a clan and expansion does, it's going to be a bit more useful than healer. So I'm just going to put it a tiny bit above healer. Not by much, but it will help if you have the expansion clan. So alright, now we got Shadow. Shadow gives plus 10 Shadow Mastery, plus 10 Chakra, and plus 10 Ninjutsu. Shadow's not a clan yet, so the Shadow Mastery has nothing, and the Chakra and Ninjutsu is only plus 10, and that's not really that good because you can get more than that from Bug. So, again, it's not really that good. From Bug and Soul, you can get more than what Shadow gives you. So, in my opinion, I'm gonna put it above expansion. Actually, no, I'm gonna put it below expansion because expansion gives 15 chakra mastery and 20 vitality, while this just gives 10 and 10 on chakra and ninjutsu. So I think expansion is probably a bit better. So yeah, those are all of the rare families. Now we're gonna move over to the epic families, and starting off we have Bone. And Bone is honestly probably A tier because Bone not only gives plus 10 Bone Mastery, and if you look at my clan tier list, Bone's A tier clan. It's a pretty good clan, so that helps a lot. Plus 40 Vitality. You know how much HP that is? That is an insane amount of HP. And then 20 Taijutsu just helps overall with just fights. So I'd say it's either low A or top of B. For now, I'm gonna put it B tier because that's top of B for now. But I might move it to A later on. We'll have to see. All right, now we got Kunigami. I think I'm saying that right. That gives 25 plus 25 Ninjutsu Mastery and plus 25 Chakra Mastery. That is pretty good because, for example, if you look at Bug, that gives plus 15 and plus 20 for Ninjutsu and Chakra, right? So this already basically doubles that, right? I think Bug is better than Kunigami, But I will say, I think Kunigami is still a B tier because it is definitely better than all the C tiers and is overall pretty good. I mean, 25 ninjutsu and 25 chakra is nothing to, nothing to laugh about. It's pretty good. All right, then we got Yuhi gives plus 25 Genjutsu mastery, plus 25 chakra mastery, and plus 15 weapons mastery. Now, in my opinion, people don't use weapons. I might use weapons every once in a while, just randomly pull it out as maybe like a melee. But in my opinion, I don't see anyone ever using weapons. 25 chakra mastery is good, but again, Kunigami already gives that, and 25 Genjutsu mastery. It kind of depends on your playstyle. Are you someone who uses ninjutsu more or like Genjutsu moves more? It kind of is your play style, but I do think that um, Kunigami is overall better just by a bit. But I'd say they're around the same, but I do think Kunigami's a bit better. All right. Mabeku gives plus 15 Taijutsu mastery, 15 weapon mastery, and plus 5 agility. That is honestly just terrible because plus 5 agility basically is unnoticeable and will basically do nothing. And like I said for Yuhi, um, no one really uses weapons. And then you're like, okay, well, you have 15 plus taijutsu mastery. But if you go over to the rares, Bug gives that and more. Humor gives that and more. Like the freaking commons and rares give that. Sorry, give that. So why would you ever use this? This genuinely sucks so bad. Like, bro, for an epic, that is probably the worst epic you could get. If I'm looking at all these stats here, I would honestly say, humor gives. Okay, no, bro. I think humor gives more, bro. I'm not kidding. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna put it there. Humor is better than freaking this. This is the worst, like one of the worst kinds of the entire game, and it being a epic is insane, dude. Like actually insane. All right, we move over to the legendaries here, and we have Fighter Clan, right? So the Fighter Clan gives plus 10 Fighter Mastery, plus 30 Taijutsu Mastery, and plus 30 Vitality. So basically, it's just giving you more HP and then buffing the Fighter Clan. Which if you're using the Fighter Clan, probably probably in the back here, I would say. But since we're mainly going off of families, I think that with those stats, Kunigami is still a bit better than the Fighter Clan because Fighter gives 30 Taijutsu, plus 30 Vitality, and then 10 Fighter Mastery, while Kunigami gives plus 25 Ninjutsu and plus 25 Chakra, which I feel like is a bit better than Fighter, but you could argue that Fighter is a bit better than Kunigami, but I do still think Bone is better than all of these right now. So yeah. Then we move to Yellow Thunder. It gives plus 10 Yellow Thunder Mastery, which is helps Yellow Thunder Clan. Plus 50 Agility Mastery, which makes you way faster, and then plus 30 Chakra. Now, like I already said, being faster than me doesn't matter too much. The only reason Yellow Thunder would be good for the agility is when you start the game and you can't get a mount yet, for example. But that's not going to help you long term, right? It might help you early gain Yellow Thunder, but long term, it's not gonna help you that much. And plus 30 chakra is not that good considering that the rares and some of the epics already give that. Now, that being said, I do not think it's terrible, but I think it's probably worse than yeah, I'd say it's worse than Fighter, but not by much. All right. Then we move over to Mori. It was plus 10 Mori Mastery. Doesn't matter because Mori's not a clan in the game yet. Plus 20 Ninjutsu Mastery and plus 20 Chakra Mastery. So that's basically just Kunigami, but worse. Kunigami gives plus 25 Chakra and plus 25 Ninjutsu, while Mori gives plus 20 Ninjutsu and plus 20 Chakra. So it's literally just Kunigami, but a bit worse. So I don't get why you would use Mori over Kunigami, seeming as this is harder to get than Kunigami, and Kunigami is better. Now, I will say it's better than Fighter. I think it's better than these three right here. But it is not better than Kunigami, and it's definitely not better than Bone. That's where I'm going to be putting it. Chinomi is plus 20 Chinomi Mastery, which is not a clan in the game, so it doesn't matter. plus 45 Vitality Mastery, which gives a bunch of HP that is pretty insane. Plus 30 Chakra Mastery, which is pretty insane. And then plus 10 Weapons Mastery. Weapon Masteries to me don't matter too much, but plus 30 Chakra and plus 45 Vitality, that is pretty good. Like, that is that's pretty good. You could argue that that's better than Bone, but Bone gives plus 30 Vitality, which, this gives more health. No, it gives plus 40 Vitality. So that means Bone gives you more HP, and it gives you Bone Master, which Bone's, again, a A-tier clan. So that's just going to help you a lot. And it gives you plus 20 Taijutsu. Now, granted, I do think Chakra is better than Taijutsu, but I think overall, Bone is better than Chinomi. Just by a little bit, though. It's like, you could say it's better. But I think just because Bone Clan is really good, that's where it is. If Bone Clan wasn't a thing, that would be better. But since Bone Clan is a thing, this thing is staying right there. Alright, we got Kibaku, plus 10 Explosion Mastery, which is a element. Plus 10 Earth Mastery, which is another element. Plus 25 Ninjutsu Mastery, and plus 25 Chakra Mastery. So it's basically Kunigami, but it gives you better Earth and better Explosion. So because of that, it's going to be a bit better than Kunigami, but not better than Bone and not better than Chinomi. Alright, that is all the legendaries right there done with. So we're going to move over to the mythic families. Alright, Monkey gives plus 10 Monkey Mastery. Not a clan, doesn't really matter. Plus 15 Ninjutsu, plus 15 Chakra, and then plus 8 Mastery on all the elements. Sounds good. But Kiba gives 25 Chakra and 25 Ninjutsu, which is more than Monkey, right? And it gives you plus 15% on 2 of the elements. Now, granted, 8% on all elements is good, but you're only going to be using 2 elements unless you buy more slots. But again, if you're using a clan, you're usually not going to be using elements anyways, right? So, just for that, I do think Kiba is a bit better than Monkey Clan, but you could say that Monkey Clan is a bit better, okay? But yeah, not better than these two, so. Alright, Wide Eyes. You get plus 10 Wide Eyes Mastery, which does help because Wide Eyes is a clan in the game. Then you get plus 40 Taijutsu Mastery, which is pretty good because the M1s on White Eyes are pretty good. And I think the moves stack off with Taijutsu as well because you're hitting them with the moves. And then plus 40 Vitality, which just gives you more HP, right? In my opinion, that is for sure better than Fighter because I was looking at the Vitality and Mastery, right? Let me see. Better than Yellow Thunder. That's better than Mori. Okay, Chinomi. Is it better than Chinomi? I would say, looking at the stats here, I would say that it is probably a bit worse than Chinomi, but close. Better than Kiba or Kimu, however the hell you say that one, but not better than Chinomi. I'm gonna put it there for the family wise. Red Eyes Clan. Plus 10 Red Eyes Mastery, which is insanely good because most people are using Red Eyes Clan. So, or any Red Eye Clan. Most people are using Intangible, Madara's Eye, any of those eyes for their clan. And that just buffs all of those. And then you get plus 20 Fire Mastery, which is, I guess, really helpful if you're using Fire Element. And then you get plus 50 Chakra and plus 15 Genjutsu. I'm going to say this right now. This is our first A tier. Because, again, most people are using Red Eye Clan. And not only that, plus 50 Chakra is pretty insane. Plus 15 Genjutsu just helps with Red Eyes. And plus 20 Fire Mastery is just a good element either way, right? So I'm going to be putting it in the A tier. You could argue worse than Bone, probably. But I think it is A tier, right? Okay. Now we have Shinigami, right? Plus 10 Shinigami Mastery. Not a clan in the game. There's no summoning Shinigamis, nothing like that in the game yet. Doesn't matter. Plus 30 Ninjutsu Mastery and plus 30 Chakra Mastery. So that is basically what that is. Kunigami, but a bit better, right? Not better than Monkey Clan in my actually no, I'd say it's better than Monkey Clan. Actually, now looking at the stats of it, because Monkey Clan gives plus 15, but this gives plus 30. Now Kiba or Kibaku, I think it is better than Kibaku, but I do not think it is better than Wide Eyes. So we're gonna be putting it there because Wide Eyes gives 40 Taijutsu, 40 Vitality, while this gives 30 Chakra, 30 Ninjutsu. So you could argue that it's better or worse than Wide Eyes. You could argue, but for me, I think it's better than Wide Eyes. We're gonna go to Crimson Eyes now. Plus 10 Crimson Eyes Mastery doesn't matter because Crimson Eyes Clan, nothing like that's in the game. Plus 15 Water Mastery. You can just get that by using Monkey Clan, but a bit worse. Plus 40 Vitality, plus 25 Ninjutsu, and plus 15 Genjutsu. If you're looking at this, right? Plus 15 Genjutsu, same as Red Eyes. Plus 25 Ninjutsu, right? Better than Red Eyes. Plus 40 Vitality, and then plus 15 Water Mastery. If you're going for Chakra and you're only using Red Eyes is better. But if you're going for if you're not using a Red Eye, Crimson Eyes is better. But seeming as most people use Red Eyes, I'm gonna put it in the A tier, but below Red Eyes. Wood. Plus 10,000 Hands Mastery, which does help because 1,000 Hands is a clan in the game. Plus 10 Wood Mastery, which is a element. Plus 40 Vitality, and plus 40 Chakra, right? That is pretty good, but I do not think it is better than Crimson Eyes. I think it is top of B tier, right? No, I'd say it's A tier. A tier, but under Crimson Eyes. It's pretty good, but the stats they're just not better than Crimson Eyes. Okay. So, now, guys, we have the Hero Clan, right? The Hero Clan is pretty good. It used to be a legendary, but actually, wait, no. It used to be an epic. My bad. And then they made it into a mythic, which is pretty insane. But it has 100 chakra, 40 vitality, so and plus 10 hero mastery, which is a clan, but that clan's not very good. Now, 100 chakra is insane. You won't have to worry about constantly charging up your chakra mid battle, right? And then 40 vitality is just HP, right? But if you go to mythicals, right? For example, just go to the wood one, right? That already gives plus 40 chakra, which is about half of hero, and it already gives plus 40 vitality, right? Which is what hero gives. So I would say it's better than wood because again, wood gives same vitality but worse chakra, right? But I don't think it's better than Crimson Eyes. So I'm gonna put it below Crimson Eyes, above wood. Alright? Now we have Nokari. Plus 30 Ninjutsu Mastery, plus 30 Vitality Mastery, plus 30 Chakra Mastery, and plus 10 Mastery for all basic elements. So not every element, but fire, wind, lightning, and earth, and water, I believe, are all the ones that it would give buffs to. But Monkey basically does that, but has better. Well, this is just better than Monkey. 30 Chakra Mastery is good, 30 Vitality Mastery, and 30 Ninjutsu. Wood gives better Chakra and better Vitality, but this gives better Ninjutsu and plus elements and everything. If I'd have to put this somewhere, I'd say above Wood, but below Hero. I think Hero is a bit better, but I think this is just not better. I mean, Wood is just not better than Nokari because I don't think it has better stats. All right, now that's done with the mythics. All right, guys. Now we're gonna go over to the divine, the .03. Freaking these took me so many spins to get these on my account. It took me literally 10,000 spins probably. I don't know exactly, but it took so many spins. Then I've said it before, but they need to freaking up these spin rates. But either way, Purple Eyes gives plus 10 Purple Eyes Mastery, which helps with the clan. Plus 45 Agility Mastery, which Yellow Thunder just does better. And again, I don't think that helps that much. Plus 50 Vitality, plus 50 Chakra, plus 25 Ninjutsu, and plus 25 Genjutsu. That is just insane, right? I would say that is S tier. You can't argue that's not S tier, bro. That gives insane stats, dude. Like, Granted, maybe you could argue Red Eyes is a bit better if you're using Red Eyes, but plus 10 Red Eyes Mastery is not better than all of these stats, right? It is just not. So Purple Eyes takes that. Now, Reincarnation Eyes, right? Plus 25 White Eyes Mastery, which is good for White Eyes. Plus 10 Reincarnation Eyes Mastery, which just helps for Reincarnation Eyes Clan. Plus 45 Agility, plus 50 Vitality, plus 25 Ninjutsu, and plus 50 Taijutsu. So basically, Purple Eyes and Reincarnation Eyes are the exact same, except for Purple Eyes gives Chakra, or Reincarnation Eyes gives Taijutsu. And I think Chakra is more valuable than Taijutsu. And I think that Purple Eyes is better than Reincarnation Eyes. The clan. If you look at my clan tier list, it will say I put Renegon above Reincarnation. So the mastery and those things, Purple Eyes I think is more useful, right? And I think Chalk is more useful, and Purple Eyes has that. So I think this is definitely S tier above all these, but worse than Renegon, right? You can argue that it's better, but for me personally, I use Renegon way more. I don't even use this. My build is Renegon and Madara's Eye, so I do not really use this for clans. And then the family that I use, I just use Renegon family, right? Because I think it's better, right? So this is my family tier list, updated 2026 because no one really be updating tier lists on this game anymore. So because I was looking for tier lists and I was like, all right, well no one's uploading tier lists, so I might as well make some, right? So yeah, if you agree with my tier list, let me know in the comments, and let me know in the comments if what you would change about my tier list. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, and yeah.